Hello everyone, Sam here to make another video about the Guardians of the United States. And today we have the Guardian of Tennessee. Now who is the Guardian of Tennessee? Who is his character? What is his backstory? What's his mutant ability? What's his description? And what does this character represent? Well, I'm going to get into that more and all in this video, but before I do that, I have to warn you first. Do not watch this video if you're starting under the age of 18, as this video will talk about some pretty sensitive topics that may not be suitable for kids, alright? Let me repeat that again. Do not watch this video if you're still under the age of 18, as this video will talk about some pretty sensitive topics that may not be suitable for kids, right? So I'm just telling you right now, you have been warned. Alright, so let's get into this. The Guardian of Tennessee. Now, who is the Guardian of Tennessee? What's his character? What's his backstory and everything? I'm going to be telling you that and more in this video. The Guardian of Tennessee, or aka Agent Vortex. Alright, so as you can see, I'm going to be transferring in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jackson M. Lane. Well, who is Jackson M. Lane? Well, he's the Guardian of Tennessee. He's also nicknamed Agent Vortex. He's a very patriotic and brave young man who's ready to fight and die for his country. He's someone who's ready to stand up and fight for those who are being oppressed. He's someone who's ready to fight for those and honor the mantle of those who have fallen before him. Honor those who have died fighting for our freedoms and rights. Now, who is this character? What's his mutant ability? What does this character represent and everything? Well, let's get into it right now. Jackson M. Lane, or aka the Guardian of Tennessee, or aka Agent Vortex. So let's get into this. This young man is Jackson M. Lane, who is the Guardian of Tennessee, a very polite but brave young man who secretly works for the USPS, which stands for the United Special Police Service, and this law enforcement agency uses its power to keep Jackson's existence from being known to the public. And the USPS sends Jackson Lane on secret missions such as hunting down very dangerous fugitives that are too dangerous for your average USPS agent, and the higher-ups at the agency have nicknamed him Agent Vortex, and Jackson Lane will use his power to bring those fugitives to justice. Alright? Now, we're going to be getting into his backstory, so let's get into his backstory right here. Let's do this right here. You see, Jackson M. Lane had a rough backstory. You see, Jackson Lane was born in the year of December 25th, 1995, and was born in the city of Nashville, Tennessee. And his mother's name is Ira Lane, and his father's name is Keem Lane, and his mother was a stay-at-home mom, and his father was a USPS agent, or aka a marshal, and both would work to raise and care for their son. And now back to Jackson Lane. As in right here, and Jackson Lane had a good childhood. His mother had homeschooled Jackson, who helped educate him and taught him to clean up after himself, and had him getting out and communicating to the community in his neighborhood. However, his father taught him how to be a man, taught him discipline and self-defense. And Jackson Lane's best memories is when he spends some quality time with his father, which lead to him forming a bond with his father. However, tragedy had struck in the year of May 30th, 2017. Jackson Lane and his mother received news that his father had just died due to a shootout that occurred on one of his missions he was on, going after a fugitive who attempted to flee to Puerto Rico, in which this devastated Jackson and his mother and even the neighborhood, as they couldn't believe this would happen, as they had a lot of respect for such a good and brave man, and even attended his funeral after this. And Jackson decided to take up his father's mantle and be a marshal like his father, and went to a marshal boot camp for 3 years, in which he worked really hard until the year of June 21st, 2020, as Jackson Lane graduated boot camp and was about to go on his first mission when all of a sudden the entity known as the Follower appeared and gifted Jackson Lane his mutant power, and Jackson M. Lane makes a promise to honor the mantle of his father and bring those fugitives that killed his father to justice. Alright, so that's what this character is. He is a character who's all about who's all about honor, he's all about patriotism, he's all about fighting for the weak and downtrodden. He's someone who's ready to fight for his country and even die for his country, dying for his country. He's someone who's willing to stand up to evil and stand up to those who try to oppress people. He's someone who's ready to take on and do whatever he thinks is best for the nation of the United States of America. He loves his country. Jackson M. Lane, or aka the Guardian of Tennessee, or aka Agent Vortex. Now, let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys think of this character. Do you like this character? Let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys think of this character. Now, next, I'm going to be telling you about his description and about his mutant ability, alright? And we're going to be doing that, ready? And we're going to be doing that we're going to be transitioning in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jackson M. Lane. Okay, here's some more things about Jackson M. Lane. Born 1995, age 32, height 5.8, weight 132, race Caucasian, nicknames, nickname Agent Vortex, or nickname the Man of Justice, or nickname the Red Tornado of Patriotism. Alright, personality. This young man is a due diligence type of guy who is the Guardian of Tennessee and works for the United Special Police Service, who is nicknamed Agent Vortex. When you first see him, he is polite but is very brave, as in he is someone who is not afraid to jump in the face of danger, to take down wanted fugitives, and is committed to the task at hand to bring very dangerous fugitives to justice, and is always prepared for anything that comes his way. Alright? However, he has his weaknesses. For example, he has terrible asthma, which has led to him having asthma attacks very often. And his second weakness, he can often charge into things without thinking, which has led him getting into pretty sticky situations. Alright? However, he might have his weaknesses, but he's not a bad person. He just has his faults, but he has a good heart who will take up his father's mantle and bring down dangerous fugitives that violate the law to justice. Alright, so these are some more things about Jackson M. Lane. He's someone who, sure, he has his issues, but he's not a bad person. He's someone who's ready to fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. He's a very patriotic man. He's very patriotic to the bone. Alright, so next we're going to talk about his description. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Description. Alright, this is what this character looks like. He wears a red, white, and blue armored bodysuit, and on the front of the bodysuit has the American bald eagle, and he wears a red and white technological helmet, and he has black sunglasses, and he wears a technological jetpack, and he wears machine gun gauntlets on both his wrists. And he has a thin waist, and he has short brown hair, and has light blue eyes, and he has a muscular body with muscular arms, with a six-pack in the middle, and he has a strong chin, and carries a technological laser machine gun, and he carries a service pistol on his right hip, and he carries grenades on his left hip, and carries a USPS badge on his person at all times. And he has a tattoo of the Gadsden flag on his back. Alright, so that's his character. Okay, that's what he looks like. Now here's his mutant ability. His mutant power is called rotation. This is how his power goes. This is how his mutant ability goes. His mutant power is called rotation. He has the ability to rotate anything he wishes, such as rotating the air around him and create a powerful vacuum to suck things up, and can even rotate some parts of his body, and can even manipulate the rotation of his bullets, and can create powerful air pressure to completely shred anything. And his ultimate move is he can increase the power of the vacuum and suck the oxygen in the environment. As in, he can create a powerful vacuum that's so devastatingly powerful, it can literally suck all the oxygen out of the environment that people are in. That's how powerful this ability is. Let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys think of this ability, what you guys think of his description. This is what he looks like. I tried drawing him. Alright, I think it's a really good depiction of this character. Let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys think of this character. As you can see, he's in front of an American flag. He's holding his machine gun deal and everything. He has a bald eagle deal right here. I know you can't see it, but it's really hard, but it's right here. Alright. He's a very patriotic man. He's ready to fight for his country. He's ready to fight for those who cannot take care of themselves, and and if he can, he's willing to die trying. All right, that is what this character is. Now, let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys think of this character and what is about his abilities and everything. Would you guys have this power? Let me guys know in the comment section below. But now I'm gonna be transitioning again, and I'm gonna be transitioning again in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, this is the USPS. This is that this is that law enforcement agency I was talking about. The USPS stands for the United Special Police Service, or the USPS for short. Now, what does the USPS stand for? What does it do? Well, I'm going to tell you what it does, as in right here. Alright, nicknamed the Marshal, founded September 24th, 1789. This is the USPS, or aka United Special Police Service, which is a government agency founded with the Marshall Act of 1789, which was signed into law by the first President of the United States of America. And this government agency was founded for one reason and one reason only. Okay, the USPS, or aka the United Special Police Service, is a government agency dedicated to going after apprehensive wanted fugitives that go on the run, or if they go into hiding, and find and arrest them and bring them to justice. All right, so that's what this agency does. All right, it's an agency that's well known for going after a lot of like very wanted fugitives that oftentimes try to go into hiding, or they try to go on the run. All right, and this agency is very powerful. It's willing to go to any nation. Is willing to go to any nation to arrest anyone who is very wanted by the law, to anyone who is basically considered a danger to society that tries to run away from the law. And this agency will do whatever it can to bring justice and to bring some accountability to those criminals. All right, so let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys think about this agency. Would you join this agency, the USPS? Now, next, I'm going to be telling you about what Jackson M. Lane represents. All right, I'm going to be telling you what he represents and everything. And I'm going to be doing that in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now, what does Jackson M. Lane represent? Well, Jackson M. Lane represents three things. Centralized government. All right, he represents patriotism and globalization. As he's a character who's all about fighting for patriotism, he's a character who's all about honoring those who have died before him. He's someone who's ready to fight for the rights of everyone from all over the world, to try and bring freedom and liberty and democracy from all over the world. He's a character who's ready to fight for those things. He's ready to fight for his nation. As this character tells the story about honoring those who have died before you, honoring those and respecting those who have died before you, and showing respect to those who have died and fight for your freedom. All right, that is what this character represents, and that's what this story is all about. All right, so next I'm going to be transferring again, and I'm going to be doing that. Ready? I'm going to be transferring again in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, guys, don't forget to like and share, comment, subscribe to the video. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to follow my Twitter account at oddcinema899. Don't forget to follow me there and everything. And also, let me guys know in the comment section below what do you guys think about this character. Do you like this character? Do you like his backstory? Do you like how he represents patriotism? Are you guys all for globalization? Are you against globalization? Let me guys know in the comment section below what do you guys think about this character. As he's someone, are you guys someone who likes freedom and democracy? Do you guys like freedom and democracy? Let me guys know in the comment comment section below what you guys think about that. And also, do you guys like patriotism? Do you like showing patriotism towards your nation? Do you like honor the mantle of those who died before you? Let me guys know in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful and bright day. And have a wonderful and blessed day. And as I've been saying, may God bless. May God bless.